All right, so maybe you're thinking about a career change, maybe picturing yourself on like a vibrant university campus. But how do you know which university is the right fit? Well, today, we're going to deep dive into the University of New England, UNE, in Australia, to see if it might be just what you're looking for. We're using insights from academicjobs.com, the go-to for university positions, plus a little extra intel from the web.
I think what's really fascinating is that UNE has a reputation for being more than just a workplace. It's a genuine community. So we're going beyond the brochures here to get a feel for the real UNE experience.
I love that. Okay, so first impressions matter, right?
Sure.
What are people saying about the overall vibe at UNE?
Well, academicjobs.com CEO Jarrod Kanizay, he actually describes UNE as offering, like, quote, one of the best regional university experiences an academic could ever have, end quote. He talks about supportive colleagues, strong mentorship, and a real sense of belonging, which can be hard to find in academia sometimes.
Yeah, that's really interesting. It's like instead of everyone just focusing on their own research, it sounds like people are genuinely invested in each other's success.
It does seem that way, and this isn't just anecdotal. UNE's official website also emphasizes their dedication to research excellence
Yeah.
and student experience.
So they're not just churning out research papers. They're focused on creating a positive environment for everyone, the professors, the students,
Yeah,
everyone.
exactly. And they're not isolated either. They're globally networked and driven to make a real impact.
Okay, I'm liking what I'm hearing. But let's get to the actual benefits of working at UNE.
Right, the perks. So they offer competitive salaries, generous superannuation,
Yeah.
like a retirement savings plan, and also salary packaging options.
Those are important. Everyone wants to feel secure about their future.
Absolutely. But here's where it gets really interesting. They provide up to 12 months of paid maternity leave.
12 months. That's almost unheard of.
It is. And they offer flexible family arrangements, too, showing a real commitment to work-life balance. It's like they understand that their employees have lives outside of work.
That's huge for academics especially. Those juggling research, teaching, and family.
And on top of all that, they're serious about professional development. They offer great training and opportunities for advancement.
So it's not just a job. It's a supportive environment to learn and grow.
Exactly. A true partnership.
Okay, so I'm getting the sense that UNE is much more than just a place to work. It's a community where you can thrive, both professionally and personally. I'm starting to see why Jarrod Kanizay at academicjobs.com was so enthusiastic.
And that feeling is even stronger when you consider the lifestyle.
Oh, tell me more about the UNE lifestyle. What's it like to actually live and work there?
Well, picture this. A vibrant, diverse campus nestled in 74 hectares of heritage parklands, overlooking the city of Armidale.
Sounds beautiful, like a place where you can actually breathe.
It does. You get easy access to nature, a close-knit community feel, and you're still a short commute to the city center.
Best of both worlds.
And get this, all the classes, residences, and recreational facilities are within walking distance.
Wow. No need to spend hours commuting.
It seems like UN prioritizes a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, you've painted a pretty idyllic picture so far. But what about the opportunities at UNE? Is it strictly academic roles or is there more variety?
That's a great question. While they are known for their academic excellence, they offer a surprisingly diverse range of opportunities.
So if you're passionate about teaching and research, there's definitely a place for you.
Absolutely. And they also have a strong focus on research itself. So there are tons of research-focused positions.
So you could be involved in cutting-edge research, contributing to new discoveries.
And here's where it gets even more interesting. They have a subsidiary called UNE Partnerships, which opens up even more avenues.
UNE Partnerships, what is that?
It's a wholly owned education and training company. They work with industry and government to deliver a range of programs and services.
So it's a way for UNE to connect with the wider community.
Exactly. And they're always looking for talented individuals.
So there really is something for everyone, whether you're drawn to teaching, research, or even more industry-focused roles.
It seems that way. And you can always head over to academicjobs.com to see what's available.
Yes, academicjobs.com is a fantastic resource for anyone looking for university positions. They have listings for UNE and many other top universities.
It's definitely worth checking out.
Okay. I'm impressed by UNE's commitment to its employees and the vibrant community they've created. But I'm curious about their history and legacy. Is there anything noteworthy there?
That's a great point. A university's history can reveal a lot about its values. And in UNE's case, there's a fascinating story about empowerment and accessibility.
I love a good origin story. Tell me more.
It all starts with Sir Robert Madgwick, UNE's first vice-chancellor.
Okay, so Robert Madgwick. What was so special about him?
He was a pioneer in distance education. He believed that education was key to empowering individuals to adapt and thrive, no matter where they lived.
That's powerful. So how did this belief translate into action at UNE?
Well, even before UNE was officially established, Madgwick was the warden of the New England University College in Armidale, which was basically Sydney University's rural outpost.
So he was already working in a regional setting.
Exactly. And he was a great listener. He paid close attention to the needs of the region and expanded the college's curriculum to include rural science and agricultural economics.
So he was tailoring the education to meet the needs of the community.
It shows a real commitment to making education accessible.
I love that.
And Madgwick's vision went even further. During the post-World War II baby boom, Australia needed more teachers,
Yeah.
but many aspiring teachers were restricted from study simply because of where they lived.
So the traditional model wasn't working for everyone.
Exactly. And Madgwick saw an opportunity. He set up a distance education teacher training program from the New England University College.
Wow, a distance education program back then.
It was, and it paved the way for UNE's commitment to distance education today.
So UNE has a rich history of making education accessible.
It speaks to their core values of inclusivity and empowerment.
Okay, I'm seriously impressed by UNE. They seem to have it all. A supportive community, a focus on well-being, amazing benefits, and a deep commitment to making a positive impact.
It's a compelling combination.
It is. I'm already wondering if I should polish up my CV. But before I get ahead of myself, I want to hear more about the specific opportunities at UNE. What kind of roles are they hiring for? What skills are they looking for?
Well, to answer those questions, we need to dive into those job listings on academicjobs.com.
Okay, academicjobs.com, here we come. Let's see what exciting opportunities await.
Okay, so let's take a look at these listings on academicjobs.com and see what grabs your attention. Remember, this is just a snapshot, so for the most up-to-date openings, you got to head to the site itself.
I'm ready. What do we see?
Well, right off the bat, there's a position for a lecturer in rural health, which fits perfectly with UNE's commitment to the community. They're looking for someone with a deep understanding of rural health issues, but also someone passionate about teaching and mentorship.
Interesting. It's not just about expertise. It's about making a real difference.
Exactly. That seems to be a recurring theme at UNE, bridging academia and real-world application.
Okay, what else?
This one caught my eye. A research fellow in agricultural economics. It reminds me of Sir Robert Madgwick and his vision. It seems this area is still going strong at UNE.
Makes sense given their location. They're connected to the agricultural industry. So this research could have a direct impact.
Exactly. For someone passionate about agricultural economics, this could be huge.
I'm sensing a pattern here. Dedication to regional impact, but also a global perspective.
Right.
Anything else?
Oh, here's one that's a bit unexpected. A professor in data science really highlights UNE's commitment to staying ahead of the curve.
Data science is growing so rapidly these days.
Absolutely. And this position emphasizes applying those techniques to solve real-world problems across different sectors.
It seems like they're not limiting themselves. They're preparing students for the future.
Smart move. Balancing history with a forward-thinking approach.
Makes sense. Okay, let's not forget about UNE partnerships. They offer different kinds of opportunities, right?
You got it. More focused on industry collaboration and applied research. And it looks like they need a project manager with expertise in educational technology.
That makes sense. With their history of distance education and the rise of online learning.
It's all connected. This role would involve creating engaging online learning experiences.
Sounds challenging but rewarding. Imagine shaping how people learn.
Exactly. Another key aspect of working at UNE, the opportunity to make a difference.
Okay, I see the full picture. UNE offers a diverse range of opportunities, from academic roles to cutting-edge research to industry partnerships.
That's right. And no matter what, you'd be joining a community that values collaboration and making a positive impact.
It's a pretty compelling package. But let's step back for a second. What stands out to you as the most compelling reasons to work at UNE?
That's a great question. I think it's the combination of factors.
Okay, break it down for me.
Well, first, it's that strong sense of community and support. From what Jarrod Kanizay said, to the university's emphasis on work-life balance. It's clear they value their employees.
That's so important.
Absolutely. And it's not just about feeling good. It's about creating the right conditions for people to thrive.
Right. When you feel valued, you're more likely to be creative and productive.
Couldn't agree more. And the second thing is UNE's commitment to both regional impact and global relevance. They're not afraid to tackle local challenges while also embracing emerging fields.
That's a great combination.
Exactly. That's what makes UNE so appealing. You can make a difference locally while also contributing to global advancements.
I'm convinced UNE is definitely worth exploring further. But work is only one part of the equation. What about Armadale itself? What's it like to live there?
Good point. A fulfilling life goes beyond just work. Let's take a closer look at what Armadale has to offer.
So we've talked about UNE, but what about Armadale? What's the vibe like?
Armadale is really charming. It's nestled in the New England tablelands, think rolling hills, stunning national parks. Beautiful architecture. It's a place to escape the hustle and reconnect with nature.
Okay, so it sounds relaxed and picturesque. I'm feeling more zen already.
And it's not just the scenery. Armadale is known for its strong sense of community. The people are friendly and welcoming.
That's great to hear, especially when you're moving somewhere new.
Absolutely. And if you love nature, you'll be in heaven. Armadale is surrounded by national parks, so there's tons of hiking, camping, exploring.
Sounds like you can escape into nature after a busy week. What about the city itself? Culture and amenities?
Armadale has a rich history, which you can see in the buildings and art scene. There are boutiques, art galleries, theaters, restaurants, cafes.
So you get the peace of nature with the city stuff too.
Exactly. And for families, Armadale is a great place to raise kids with excellent schools and a safe environment.
Armadale sounds better and better. But what about the cost of living?
Well, good news. Armadale is more affordable than big cities. Housing costs are lower, and your money goes further.
That's a definite plus.
Exactly. And with UNE's salaries and benefits, you'll be in a good spot.
We've talked about opportunities, the community, the surroundings, and the cost of living. It seems like UNE has a fantastic package. But what about personal growth? What kind of impact could working at UNE have on someone?
It's a great question. Working at a university, surrounded by passionate people, can be really inspiring.
I can imagine. You'd be constantly learning and growing.
Exactly. You might discover new passions or just expand your understanding of the world.
It's about more than a job. It's being part of a community of thinkers.
That's the beauty of academia, a journey of discovery.
I'm convinced UNE seems to blend professional opportunity, personal fulfillment, and a supportive community. It's a place to thrive. So if you're listening and you're looking for a change, a career that's challenging and rewarding, check out UNE.
It's worth exploring.
And the best place to start is academicjobs.com. They have listings for universities all over, including UNE. So head over there. Your dream job might be waiting.
Happy exploring.